Good morning, Monsignor.
Good morning, Father. Where's Jen?
I don't know, but I think she sent one of her delegates, ambassadors. You see, we have here.
Oh, we have a chicken.
I think it's Martha.
Martha. Oh, I wonder, did she put Martha's cremains in here? No, okay.
Yes.
Well, in spirit, Jen is with us. She's doing a presentation at one of our Catholic high schools on her book. And if you haven't, please check our website because it's a marvelous take on how Catholic virtues and teachings are being incorporated into popular culture. But it's been kind of a quiet week.
Yes.
Which we're very grateful for. In fact, it's so quiet that it's the perfect time to stop by the chapel for Eucharistic adoration. The Blessed Sacrament will be exposed on the altar for adoration till about 1 o'clock. So please, if you're in the area, feel free to stop by. The chapel is the heart of our parish center. Also this weekend we have Pre-Cana.
Pre-Cana, yes.
And I think, I'm not sure, I saw their certificates. Mm-hmm. So I'll be speaking with them tomorrow, and I know they'll love seeing you.
They will be also in Mass at 4:30 on Saturday.
And
tomorrow.
you're celebrating that
Yes.
Mass, and there's a couple of blessings that take place at the end of Mass. Also, this weekend we will be beginning to sell tickets to the art auction for the Emergency Housing and Advocacy Program, or EHAP as we call it. And that will be on March 23rd, which is a Saturday. This is a charity art auction to support a ministry that has evolved out of the cooperation of all the religious congregations in the greater Freehold area to assist first men who do not have permanent residence, and to also now assist women and families who find themselves without a permanent residence or in the need to get out of the home they have. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and you can either purchase a ticket online, or you can purchase one after Mass. They're $20, and it's going to be a fun evening. We have music, we're going to have food, and we're going to have beautiful art.
Good.
Okay.
And what about Lent?
Oh, that's my most favorite time of the year. Basically because I like the color violet. But Lent is a wonderful time. Have you been thinking about what you're going to...
Oh, I'm thinking probably to be a little quiet, to take some time for myself. I don't know. Let's try to see that it's going to work at least the first day.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Father Arian is very quiet in the house. I mean, you know, well,
sometimes.
Yeah. But I did find this this quote from one of the great fathers of the church, St. John Chrysostom. He was, and I'd like to just read it, because this is going to be something that I'm going to reflect on during Lent. The fast of Lent has no advantage to us unless it brings about our spiritual renewal. It is necessary while fasting to change our whole life and practice virtue. Turning away from all wickedness means keeping our tongue in check, restraining our anger, avoiding all gossip, lying, and swearing. To abstain from these things, herein lies the true value of the fast. I know that's a tall order.
Yes, it is.
Especially since for most Catholics we think fasting is just on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. But technically one could fast the 40 days of Lent. Remember, next Wednesday, Lent begins March 6th. We will have a 7 and a 9 o'clock Mass. We will also have a 12:10 Liturgy of the Word with the distribution of ashes. We will also have a 4 o'clock Liturgy of the Word with the distribution of ashes, and also a 7 p.m. Mass. And so it's a wonderful way of preparing or entering this holy season. And so we have a lot to think about. I will ask Jen to post this quote on our Facebook page. And when you're thinking of what to give up, there's so many things we could give up at this time and place in our country and in our world, especially gossip, anger, disrespect for the other person, fear, and also discouragement.
It's a wonderful time to reflect and to be with the Lord. So I think it's a good opportunity for all of us to renew our trust and be close to the Lord during this time of Lent. So
I also like that, during Lent, we're also preparing people to be baptized.
okay.
And that's a wonderful opportunity for us who are already baptized to think about what it means to be baptized. Remember, we don't say, I was baptized. We say, I'm baptized, meaning it's a reality every day of our lives. And so along with, the rules and regulations for Lent, remember Fridays are a day of abstinence. So we abstain from meat on Fridays. And this year it'll be a little easier because St. Patrick's Day will not be on a Friday. Every time St. Patrick's Day is on a Friday, we get calls for dispensations. And but also, how are we going to become better Christians? And trust me, Jesus didn't call us just to be good. Jesus called us to be holy. And holy means a goodness that leads us to service of others.
That's the challenge that we have for Lent.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. And that's about it. Please let everybody know you missed Jen, but it was good just having the guys.
Yes. Thank you.